When you design active noise cancellation, there are lots of factors you have to count in to get the best possible experience. As a starting point, you need to have the best passive noise isolation possible, so that the active noise cancellation don't have to start compensating for a poor headphone design. So we spend a lot of time making sure that the passive isolation of the headphones are as good as possible, and in the case of the iO-12 it is really, really good. So that as a starting point means that the active noise cancelling technology within the headphones don't have to work so hard. But once you then start tuning the active noise cancelling itself, there are a lot of things you have to consider. Are you going for maximum sound quality or maximum noise cancellation, or do you want to balance it out? Because the thing is that if you turn up the ANC, active noise cancellation, to max to get the best possible noise cancellation, you do risk of impacting the sound quality effect and the bass performance, because basically active noise cancellation is to take the noise coming from the surrounding, you are reverting the phase and you're injecting it into the headphones to compensate for the noise that is happening within in front of the ear canal. So what you're actually hearing, the headphone would have to produce both noise cancellation signal and the audio signal at the same time. So having those things to run at the same time means that if you're not careful, you can ruin one or the other, or at least not having them to be optimized. In the case of iO-12, we spend a lot of time of finding what we think is the best compromise, because we of course want to have the best possible noise cancellation when you're using them on flight and on the commute, but we did not want them to, we wanted to have the the smallest possible impact on the sound quality itself. So it's a fine balance, and within the case of the iO-12, I believe that we have hit the finest and best compromise between those things, and we've actually achieved a noise cancellation level that is very effective and efficient, without having a great impact on the sound quality itself. It's probably one of the ANC headphones on the market with the least impact on the sound quality, which is something that I'm proud of, and it's actually an achievement and a level of sound quality that we are keeping even when the noise cancelling is on, that we have internally adapted it as audiophile active noise cancellation. Sometimes you get headphones with extremely good active noise cancellation, and we would also have been able to turn up the noise cancelling on the headphones a notch more. But it's if we get to the point and turn up the noise cancelling, it will affect the audio quality, and we wanted to have a active noise cancelling technology and a level that did not impact the sound quality when you're listening. And it's a delicate balance, because of course you want as much noise cancellation as possible, at the same time you want the best possible sound quality. I think on the iO-12 we have reached a point where it's actually the best of both worlds, and we are even referring to our ANC as being audiophile active noise cancellation, because of this choice we have made of having minimum impact to the sound quality itself. In terms of the way that the iO-12 is functioning, we have all the controls on the headphones themselves. We have chosen a quite controversial choice of not having an app for these, because we think that these should be plug and play. No need to take an app up every time you want to do something with it. So all the controls that you need are on the headphones. The right side here on the cup is a multi-button. The middle button, you can play, pause, skip track. You can take a call. The outer ring here, you can control the volume. We have introduced a sound mode button where the user can choose between bass mode and hi-fi mode. Hi-fi mode is of course the sound performance that we believe is the closest to a DALI loudspeaker and what we think is the hi-fi sound quality. But we do appreciate that what we see as hi-fi is also somewhat different to the more popular sound on headphones. But here the user can choose between bass and hi-fi and be able to find exactly the mode that he or she likes and appreciate the most. In terms of ANC, we have 3 modes. We have ANC on, ANC off, and a transparency mode that are very good when you want to be able to hear what's going on around you. It's interesting with headphones because it used to be that headphones were something that was more secondary to your hi-fi. Not everyone had headphones in the old days, but some had, because it's a different listening experience. People's primary source of music would be the hi-fi. But even though that these are hi-fi, hi-fi headphones, I think we're coming to the point where there's so many headphones users today, actually more so than customers to speakers, that a set of iO-12s are very likely to be your first hi-fi system. It's a personal hi-fi system where you can play as loud as you like without affecting or annoying anyone else. This is your hi-fi system. And in terms of sound quality, when you have a headphone and you compare it with a traditional set of loudspeakers, you get a hi-fi quality that and performance that it will require a seriously expensive hi-fi system to match. So yeah, iO-12 could very possibly be your first hi-fi system.